And welcome to TFA Academy. This is our YouTube channel for TFA Campus. Welcome to our channel. And for today, we will be looking at a beginner's lesson on how to introduce yourself. We will be topics and we will also be giving you examples throughout the video. So please do stay on and watch the video till the end for a quiz. Now, on top of that, please do subscribe to us and do follow our YouTube channel so that you can get updated whenever we post new videos just for you. Now, shall we start our lesson for today? Yourself in French. This is going to be a beginner's lesson, so it's going to be pretty easy to follow by. First and foremost, the most basic greetings that we would have to learn will be divided into two little topics. We have formal greetings, which is one of the topic, and the other one would be informal greetings. Now, formal if you're talking to someone who's a stranger or who is of higher authority than you, or if you're talking with your colleague that you are not very close to, or a stranger, these are usually the formal greetings that you use. Now, this does not mean you cannot use it with your casual circle of people. You can, but it's just a more formal way of greeting people. First, the most common word people know in French, which is bonjour. Now, for bonjour, this is used as hello and can be used throughout the day. Meaning, if it's in the morning, if it's in the afternoon, if it's in the night, you can still use this as a greeting to say hello. However, specify morning and you want to say good morning to someone, we will say bonjour as well. So there is no other word for good morning but bonjour. This means bonjour has two different types of usage. One, which is good morning, or another one, which is hello, which can be used throughout the day. Second of all, we have bonsoir. Bonsoir, which means good evening. There's 6 p.m., obviously, when it's evening, and it is not used for saying good night, meaning you can't use this before someone goes to bed. You use this to wish a good evening to someone. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. Now, note that is journée because there is a small accent at the end of journée. So the accent above journée actually gives you the pronunciation of e instead of e. So it's bonne journée and not bonne journée, bonjour, no, 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 no. So this means have a good day. Lastly, we have bonne soirée, which means to have a good evening. So, bonne journée, you can use it until about 5 p.m. And after 5 p.m., you use bonne soirée. Now, let's go again with the pronunciation one more time. So, we have bonjour, bonsoir, bonne journée, bonne soirée. All right. Next up, informal greetings. So, for informal greetings, this can be used with family or with your friends or any acquaintance which you are comfortable with. Now, salut is a form of hi, but can also mean bye. Yes, meaning you can say salut in a form hi, and when you are leaving the place or you're leaving the person, you can say salut, which works both ways. Next, you also have coucou, coucou, which means hey. So this is in a very cute way of saying hello as well. All right. So once again, let's work on your pronunciation. Salut, not salute. Salut, the T is silent. And we have coucou. Got it? Great. Let's move to basic introduction. Now, this will teach you how to introduce yourself in a very simple way. So, we have four little details that we will cover: your name, your nationality, your age, and your occupation. Now, firstly, for your name, we say je m'appelle. Je m'appelle, followed by your name. Nationality. So, French nationality is that it changes the way of you saying it in a French way. Yes. So, the first question is, what about Malaysian people? How do we say that? So it's also important to note that there are gender forms for nationality. Yes, I know French has gender forms for everything. Now, please still remain on this video as I will be showing you example of more nationalities in a few slides. So let's get back to what we were talking about, Malaysian. How would we say that? Now we say Malaisien or Malaysian. I will show you an example of Malaysian later on. Malaysian is used for a man or boy, and Malaysian is used for a female or a girl. So Malaysian is masculine and Malaysian is feminine. Now, once again, Malaysian, Malaysienne. So it's Zia and Zien, the ending of it. Now, age. Here's a very fact as well for age. We do not say I am years old. We actually say I have years old. Why? Well, that's French for you. Now, if you say I am 20 years old, you have to know the numbers as well. I will cover the numbers in another video. So stay tuned and do subscribe to our channel. Moving on, let's continue. We have J'ai. J'ai 20 ans. Now, 20 means 20. So, j'ai 20 ans. And notice how I am mixing or putting together 20 and ans, and I'm saying 20 ans. All right. So these are also short lesson that we will be talking about because not every words can be combined. But for age, yes, you can do that. It's okay if you say j'ai 20 ans, j'ai 20 ans, as in you separate them. So j'ai 20 ans. It's okay. But if you want to sound like a native, then that's where we actually combine them and say j'ai 20 ans. So you see, instead of putting a small pause, I am combining 20 and ans. Now, for occupation, this is the same as well. Occupation in French, of course, is a little different. So I will also be making a video about this. But let's stick to some of the examples. And the first example that I will be giving you, of course, is in relation to me, a teacher. Say je suis, and then I would say my occupation. So there is enseignante for a female teacher, or you can say médecin for a doctor, or you can say ingénieur for engineer, and so on. All right. Have any questions about the occupation that you're doing, and how would you say that in French? Now, of myself, introducing all these details in one paragraph, in one little sentence. All right, let's go.
Je m'appelle Elsa, je suis malaisienne, j'ai 31 ans, je suis enseignante. Je m'appelle Elsa, je suis
Right? Now,
malaisienne.
if you didn't get it and if it was too fast, please feel free to always forward and always go back, rewind the video and watch it one more time. Moving, we are going to talk about some of the nationalities and how do we say the different forms for masculin and féminin. First off, we have French, français, française, Spanish, espagnol, espagnol, Italian, italien, italienne. For Asian nationalities, we have chinois, japonaise, indien, indienne, coréen, coréenne, vietnamien, vietnamienne. Okay. If you feel like this was going a little too fast, you can always just replay it and try to pronounce it to practice your pronunciation. Moving on, a few additional phrases on how to introduce yourself. We have where you live, your hobbies, what you like, and what you don't like. Now, where you live, if you notice, there's a small A here. J'habite à. Now, the A is always in relation to cities. J'habite à, for example, j'habite à Damansara. And for country, we would mostly use en. There are different ways to talk about different countries, but that's for another time. Now, for hobbies, we say mes passe-temps sont. So the reason I am using mes and I'm using sont is because I am talking about a plural number of hobbies. Now, what if I'm someone who only has one hobby? I do not do anything else. I just do this one particular thing. So this would change to mon passe-temps without the S and et. So mon passe-temps est. Right? Now, likes and dislikes. For liking something, you say j'aime. Now, this could be a sport, this could be a person, this could be food, drinks, a place, anything at all. It's a very general verb. And if you don't like something or someone, you would say je n'aime pas. So the N and the pa stands for when you make a negative sentence. So let's watch a little example on how to say this in a full completed paragraph. Let's go.
J'habite à Damansara en Malaisie. Mes passe-temps sont danser, chanter et lire des romans. J'aime danser et j'aime la cuisine italienne. Je n'aime pas les durians. J'habite à Damansara en Malaisie. Mes passe-temps sont
Cities and
danser.
countries. So, as I mentioned earlier, when you talk about cities, you usually use the word a. Now, for most of the countries, we use en as like the first example given en France, but there are also instances where you use o. So yes, it's pronounced the same although it's spelled differently. I will be explaining further about this in another video. So let's just go through the pronunciation one time. We have Paris en France. So the full sentence would be j'habite à Paris en France. So you just have to add j'habite à and then continue the sentence. Tokyo au Japon, New York aux États-Unis, Londres en Angleterre, Sydney en Australie, Rio de Janeiro au Brésil, Pékin en Chine, Moscou en Russie, Delhi en Inde et Johannesburg en Afrique du Sud. Moving on to a little bit more example on hobbies, we have lire. So this is where you can use the like or dislike. So you can say j'aime lire or je n'aime pas lire. Up to you. Jouer à des jeux vidéo, nager, écouter de la musique, regarder des films, faire et chanter. All right, so we have officially come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for staying on if you are still here. If you are still here, please stay on. We will have the quiz right now. Now, you will have a few seconds to answer the quiz, but if you think the timer is going a little too fast, please feel free to pause the video so you can really think and answer. Every video, every quiz, the answer will be given towards the end. So do be patient and don't skip to the answer part. Try to do it yourself. Let's go. And you will have 10 questions and about 6 seconds to answer each question. Let's go to number 1. What is the most common formal greeting used throughout the day in French? Bonjour. Correct. Ah, 5-1. Habite à Paris. Français and française. Français being for masculin, française being for féminin. Nager. Correct. J'aime lire. Good. Oh, good job. Now, let me know in the comments below how did you do and what is your score and what were you a little confused about so I could make another video about it and explain a little more further. Now, another comment what you would like to actually learn and what are you curious about so we can do a video especially for you. We will also give you a shout out. Thank you so much. That's all for the video today. I hope all of you have a wonderful day and don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel and contact us if you are interested in taking French lessons. We also offer types of languages such as Spanish, Arab, English, Mandarin, Malay, German, and so on. So if you're interested, or send us an email, or you can come and visit us on site anytime. Thank you so much for watching. Merci beaucoup, and have a wonderful day. Till the next time, au revoir.